What's popping in your lives today? M Racing 89 here at the Lincoln Speedway. Haven't been here for a while for the 2024 Kramer Klash. Last year's winner, Chase Dietz, is in attendance. You might be able to see his car behind me. I'm not too sure about that, but he's back there in the background somewhere. And the point standings are also pretty interesting here at Lincoln. Troy Wogman is the point leader right now. He has 60 points ahead of Matt Campbell, as you can see on the screen. Freddie Rahmer follows him, then Aaron Bollinger and Cam Smith. We have 35 laps of action tonight, and we have $7,300 to win. Big race. Always love coming to this place, especially when you have a good turnout, and there are plenty of drivers here, and we'll get into that as we go out through the night. Stay tuned. We're going into time trials, then heat racing.
And starting off with on-track action, as mentioned, we had time trials. There were 35 cars, so we had two flights. In Flight A, we saw the quickest being Anthony Macri, no surprise there. And in Flight B, we had the defending winner, as previously mentioned, Chase Dietz. The first heat saw TJ Stutz on pole, and he got a good start until Anthony Macri took the top and passed second and third before the end of Turn 2. Off of Turn 4, he was already clear of Stutz for the lead. It was pure masterclass from Macri, as he was in a league of his own for the first heat. Heat race number 2 had Chad Trout and Aaron Bollinger on the front row, and Chad got a clean jump, but Bollinger stayed close behind. Lap 2 saw Jeff Miller go around as he spun and also spun before the race even started, so a rough night for him. On the restart, Trout got another good jump, but Bollinger stayed right behind again. The next lap, Bollinger was able to slide him into one and take the lead. Trout tried to get him back the next lap, but Bollinger closed the door. One thing to note in this heat is that Troy Wogman was the fastest time trialer earlier in the night, but was unable to transfer as he ended up in 6th place. Up front, Bollinger looked fast, taking the second heat of the night. Matt Campbell and Brandon Rahmer led Heat 3 to the green, and Rahmer sent a daredevil move into Turn 1 on the low side, but this ultimately killed his momentum. The next lap, Danny Dietrich was able to take second from him, and then Chase Dietz followed the next lap for 3rd place. But up front, Matt Campbell was smooth sailing in the lead and was able to take the heat. And for the final heat of the night, we had Kyle Reinhardt and Cody Hartlob leading the field. Hartlob made a similar move as Rahmer the heat before, but lost his momentum and fell back to 3rd. Ryan Smith was the one who benefited as he took 2nd place. And to take the final heat of the night, Reinhardt looked dominant over the 10 laps. Now for the 35 lap, $7.3 thousand win 2024 Kramer Klash. Up front, Aaron Bollinger and Anthony Macri controlled the start. And Bollinger was able to keep the lead over Macri as the field sorted itself out behind. On lap 2, Macri did get by Bollinger, but a yellow came out just before the line due to a 3-car crash with defending winner Chase Dietz, Danny Dietrich, and Chad Trout involved. The restart saw Bollinger get a wonderful start to keep Macri at bay, but that didn't stop Macri from sending it into the inside of Turn 1, but it wasn't enough to get by. Rahmer had a look at Macri a few laps later, but didn't get close enough. Lap 8 saw Bollinger hit lap traffic, which brought the top 3 close together until another yellow involving Cody Hartlob and Kyle Moody in turns 1 and 2. This gave Bollinger another pressured restart and got a huge lead early, and Rahmer took the inside on Macri for 2nd, allowing Bollinger to pull away. On lap 14, Macri was able to get right back by Rahmer for the 2nd spot. 4 laps later on lap 18, we saw Macri catch Bollinger and pressure him lap after lap. Bollinger was able to stay strong and kept the lead. Once they got into the thick of lap traffic, it became a 3-way battle for the lead as Rahmer entered the picture once again. And he was able to take 2nd before the final yellow came out with 5 to go due to Robbie Kendall spinning out of Turn 4. With 5 to go, Bollinger got a clean jump once again, but Macri got his way to 2nd and sent a slider with 4 to go, but Bollinger was able to cross him over and keep the lead in exciting fashion. But with 2 laps to go, Macri was able to capitalize and claim the lead for the first time of the night. And clean air was all he needed as he pulled away to steal a win late and take the prize for the 2024 Kramer Klash. And now looking at the rest of the top 10, obviously the top 3 we talked about throughout the night, but just to go back over it, Aaron Bollinger, an incredible race, led 33 of the 35 laps, but just was not able to get the victory. Third place, Freddie Rahmer, really thought he was going to be able to get his first win of the year tonight at Lincoln Speedway, but cards didn't fall in his favor. Fourth place was Kyle Reinhardt, was able to be consistent and get a silent fourth place. Fifth place was Tyler Ross. Sixth was Troy Wagaman, who started in the back. This is something I completely missed. I was really locked in on the battle up front, as obviously it was exciting, but Troy Wagaman, hard charger for sure. Seventh was Matt Campbell. He ended up losing a few spots at the end of the race. Eighth was Ryan Smith. Ninth, Danny Dietrich, a good recovery after the crash he was involved in early. And 10th place was the 75 of Cameron Smith, also a driver who advanced from the B-main and started in the back. And that's going to do it for this recap. I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me. It really does mean a lot to me, and I love going to these races and being able to provide you guys something to watch. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week.